Do you know what a brush is? Can it be sold for hundreds of dollars? This is a pen made mainly of horsehair. Horsehair is hard. Powerful ink strokes, full of ink, combining hardness and softness. 1. Today I will go to a brush factory with 40 years of history. For everyone to learn more. The whole process of making handmade brushes. You can say this, the most important thing about a brush is the tip of the brush. There is a clear difference between materials. For example, sheep hair, soft wool texture. Writing is round and beautiful. Often suitable for beginners. For example, mountain horse hair, wolf howl, cow ear howl, deer hair, these are hard. Suitable for people who have some writing experience. The picture shows mountain horse hair. Preparing for heating and drying. This cemetery is mainly for, removes moisture from hair. Equivalent to dehydration, make each hair looser and less sticky. As drying is completed, ready to move on to the next step of removing grease. After all, wild mountain horses can only take a bath a few times a year. There will inevitably be thicker oil between the hair. The method of removing grease is also unique. Put wood ash and ashes into it. Repeated rubbing. Make sure the ash is in full contact with the hair. This will absorb excess oil. You may not believe it. The old man in front of me is 81 years old. Still stick to your post. I don't know if this is the love for the craftsman spirit. Or is it out of necessity? Place in China. At this age, people should drink tea. The old man who plays cards said that if the body is okay, prepare to work for another 5 years. Such craftsmanship is truly admirable. In a blink of an eye, the hair is selected. Compared to wool, mountain horsehair seems to be easier to choose. The main reason is that the mountain horsehair is coarse. Wool is fine. Next, start making the pen tip. This is a process that is repeated many times. Workers need to wet the hair, evenly spaced. Then fit again. And remove the defective products of different lengths. This process does not explicitly require. You can only rely on years of experience to decide, then spread the hair out again. The purpose of doing this is to use the pen tip well. Completely integrated. Prevents loose separation between hairs. And also in it. Adding other animal hair. To achieve a moderate degree of hardness and softness. At this point, the hair has basically met the requirements for writing. Next, start using the pen gun to install it on the pen head. And ensure that the hair length is consistent. The purpose of doing this, to allow the material to dry naturally. During the drying process, the hairs will fit more closely together. And make the shape. Always stay within a certain size range. It will be easier to install later. To put it simply, it can be understood as stereotyping. Workers began to mix natural adhesives. This is also the only way to fix this brush. Just apply evenly inside the pen. Then put the pen tip in it. The brush first appeared in the Shang dynasty. And continue to improve the guitar strap. The functions are gradually improving. In the pre-Qing period, there were many names for brushes. For example, jade does not contain chlorine or fluorine. Later, it was uniformly called a pen. The brush is mainly based on size, classification by shape, softness or hardness. According to the size, it can be divided into small regular script, medium regular script, large regular script. Pick up a big pen, big bucket, etc. Traditional brush making. Basically, animal hair is used. For example, chicken, horse, duck, weasel, pig, dog, Land Rover, etc. 更有甚者, using the hair of a newborn baby to make a memorial brush. Secondly, the use of plant fibers or artificial hair production. Different hair. There is also a huge difference in water absorption. Friends who have some writing experience, you should be more aware of this. As for the types of pen tubes, they are all different. Useful metals such as gold, silver or wood. Rosewood, bamboo, various. Here is a complete handmade brush. It was completed. It is also necessary to affix the master's unique brand and specifications. Model layman watching the fun. Experts know the tricks. This pen is made from the craftsmanship. Not complicated. But the requirements for details are extremely strict. If you don't have 1 or 2 years of practical experience, it is difficult to firmly fix the pen tip to the pen shaft. Let's take a look at this 81-year-old master. Made brushes. How is the effect on writing? Although he is over 80 years old, but in terms of writing, it is powerful. It gives people a natural and free feeling. What do you think of this word? This is the end.